my first day in our new house at the farthest corner of the town. The house nestled so snugly at the edge of the sal forest, one could not tell where the forest ended and the compound of the house began. I woke up in the morning, caressed by the tender touch of the winter sun which filtered through the open window. The scene outside was magical. The lush green foliage of the majestic trees looked resplendent in the morning sun. Mesmerized by the mystic beauty of the forest, I called my mother and my brother to the room, and we three kept on gazing at the trees for a long time. When the evening came, the forest exuded a different kind of charm. The tall trees, bathed in bright moonlight, seemed like coating the oversized moon that seesawed over the treetops. The sound of birds, crickets, and other creatures of the night provided a magical backdrop to the scene. Rolling drums from somewhere made the experience still more enchanting. The change of our dwelling was necessitated by the untimely death of my father, and the mourning members of my family could not have asked for a better setting to soothe our pains. As we settled down in our new home, we were more attached to the forest that never grew tired of revealing the unknown facets of its mystic. After the passing of winter, the trees looked still more serene. The sharp chill which kept me indoors in the winter mornings gave place to pleasant spring air, prodding me to set out on long walks on the winding road that flanked the forest. As I walked, I was suddenly made aware that the road that stretched ahead was totally empty. Why was no one out on such a beautiful day? I asked myself. Next morning, I saw someone at a distance slowly emerging out of the forest. He limped in spite of holding a stout bamboo stick. When he came face to face, the person stopped in his track and greeted me with a grin. Soon others came out of the woods, men and women, some seated on their wheelchairs pushed by companions, and others on their feet struggling with their walking sticks. They had not expected someone from the town to walk to the forlorn part of their world. They all greeted me politely and smiled as I nervously looked at the blistered faces and bandaged limbs. Each one of them was a victim of same ghastly affliction that ate into their body. They lived in the community home inside the forest, which I could see standing on the road. After the exchange of smiles, it was a silent parting of ways, the onlookers trying to make sense of my visit while I was pensive about their suffering. I returned home with a prayer for their well-being and comfort. I may not tread that path again, lest I come face to face with more misery. At home, I gazed at the forest in the fading daylight from my window as the sun set and an ambitious moon announced its arrival. The whole vista took on a different look that evening, bereft of its soothing charm, for I knew that lurking somewhere in sight was the excruciating agony of the human beings I had accidentally met that morning.